made it simple to the point. Alright, there we go, chat. Alright, so... my bad. I try to make it simple to the point so it makes sense to me. Honestly, go there. There we go. At least for the prediction thing, and then we can just go up there and pretend that it exists and then metaphor. So, let me see, camera stuff. Yep, I got myself. Alright, good. Alright, chat. So, what's good, everyone? It is your boy, JJ, dude, and we are on season 4 type of thing. Now, someone told me to do this, and then I'm gonna explain why I said what I said on the said tier list. Simple to the point, and I feel like I was gonna get it out of the way as quick as possible, not taking too much time, because I do have to do metaphor Renfincio in a good old, like, I want to say like 10 or so minutes, if not around 8 o'clock. Unless my mom gets here with food quick, but yeah, that's the point. So I'm gonna explain why I have to, and I'll explain that they can change depending on how it goes. Like, for example, Isabel, for example, which she has the ability to change depending on how they write her as a character. If they write her as the villainous character, I do think she will be a finalist, though. I do think she will be a finalist. I want to say that. I do finalist. And Jade can be a finalist. I do think she might be a finalist. I ain't gonna lie. She's one of the characters that I actually like their character first anyway. That and then Isabel's, honestly. And all stuff. But anyway, let me just go on. Let me just get on to the simple point about it and then go from there. Let's just go to the bottom first and let me explain my way. Now, here is my thing. Here's my thing about Castelia. Let me go to the very beginning. I might have a little bit of some hot takes on maybe Trust if he had 505 and all that stuff, or you might have like Hannah should probably be a finalist, any of that stuff. I'm gonna explain how I feel and go from there though. Now, these three, the first boot could be any of these three though. Like Castelli, it could be Dagon Linda, and it could be Richard. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I just feel like he might be like the second boot though. Second to third boot. I just feel like he might be the third boot, or maybe, well, it depends. Either he's getting booted first or third. There's no in between. If Linda's out, then of course Richard's out. But yeah, I just think Castelli, unless Castelli has some character, like, not character development, but like, talks to like Diego or some other character out there, I don't see any purpose of him being here. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm just keeping it real. And no offense to him though. A guy though, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's gonna be a guy though. Unless I hear something crazy and it's like on the other people listing like Jade or something, but I feel like Jade is like way too good to be, you know, first boot or, you know, pre-merge or anything like that. But like, honestly, it's either these three. Either one of these three are gonna go. Now, if she goes, then it's gonna be Richard. Now, if he goes, then like I said, I think it's gonna be Linda. Now, Benji and Marissa are gonna be them two iffy case scenarios because I don't think Ted is gonna be gone until near late merge. Like I said, still kind of close to late merge, like kind of like pre-merge a little bit, low key. They'll like about Logan. I don't know if Logan's gonna be like how what's that Soul Drama reboot called? Not the black dude, but the white dude with the ice hockey dudes. I forgot the dude's name, but if he's gonna be like the other dude, he might go a little far. Not too far though, but a little far. I do think he's gonna do good though. I do think he's gonna do good, but I don't know how good exactly though. Same thing with Ivy. Now Ivy, here's my thing. Ivy is like a sleeper pick because if she plays her role right, but I feel like they're gonna do her dirty though. That's my only concern though. I do think they're gonna do her dirty though. I do think they're gonna do her dirty, Loki. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I do think they're going to mess up Ivy a little bit. Now, if it's me in particular, I would put Ivy, like, around here, though, probably. Probably around this spot. I do want to say that she might make it to pre-merge, but I feel like they're going to do her dirty, though. Actually, no, my bad. I feel like she's going to probably pass Marissa, because, you know, anytime they see a Marissa doing really good and stuff, they're going to probably have someone that's smart that's going to try to get her out. No offense to Marissa, though. I feel like, if it was anything else, yeah, I feel like they're going to do her dirty, though. Now, I feel like Ted is going to be one of the, like, pre-merge villains that's going to be out, though. And then Emily, depends. Because I don't go, she would be more of a problem than Ted. I'm sorry. Like, Logan is fine. It just might just be hit out because, you know, could be some injury reasons. I don't really know. It could be, I wouldn't know. That or Diego. I feel like Diego might get hit with some injury or something. It's going to be kind of crazy. Lee might, she might be okay. She might be like near the end of pre-merge or Zayd. I want to say that she might, excuse me, she might be out like right after Zayd. I feel like she might be out after Zayd. And if not that, it's gonna be the other way around like that though. But I do think that Emily would probably be a little high up the pre-merge though. That's just me though. That's just me. And then late merge, I do think Diego is going to make it at least around merge. Now, if he does do well, he'll be at Final Five. But like, my only if you want to switch these and go from there and switch it to like this, you can do that, y'all. You can do that. I don't know. I feel like Spencer might be Final Five though. If not, Diego's going to be definitely Final Five. But I feel like they're going to see him as like a potential threat later down the later merge. That's the only reason why I put him down here. Now, if they don't think of him as a big threat, they'll be fine. Other than that, I don't see how it's going to work out. Tristan, I think, is next because, honestly, look, don't get wrong. I feel like Tristan's going to be like a sleeper pick that everyone loves him and all this stuff. He's a fan favorite. Same thing with Hannah and stuff. Just, one thing about Tristan is that I feel like Tristan might get done dirty, though, by Anastasia, or by Natalia. And I think it's going to be Natalia. I feel like Natalia's going to mess up Tristan's whole game and get him out and all that stuff. And like I said, here is where the bigger problem comes down to it though. But with Isabel though, but I'm gonna get to Isabel when I get to Isabel though. But yeah, then there's Hannah. I do think Hannah's gonna be a Final Five. She got that Final Five instinct in her. I do think she'll be a Final Five character, unless she gets sold. If she gets sold, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna feel so bad for her. I'm not gonna lie. Spencer, the only reason I have Spencer here because like either it's gonna be Spencer or Diego. I'm gonna let that be known. It's either Spencer or Diego, or it could be Tristan. It could be Tristan if they play it right. But it's either going to be one of these three at the Final Four. It's not. If it's not Spencer, it's going to be Diego or it's going to be Tristan. No debate about it. Like I said, because the only reason I don't think he's going to be Final One or anything is because of an introduction. Introduction makes it a little But I do think he might make it late merge if he plays it right. I don't know if they're going to be freaked out by him or not. I mean, maybe a few might be freaked out by him. Like, maybe she might not, maybe, like, Isabel might not believe in, you know, the they, them stuff, you know what I'm saying? They might not. I don't know. So, I don't know how it's going to be, but I do think that Tristan might get stopped by Natalie, Anastasia, or Isabel, in my opinion. But I would like to see how it goes. I would like to see how it goes, though. This is me, though. Like I said, if Spencer doesn't make it, I think Diego or Tristan would probably make it. But around 5 to 5, I think it's okay. But I feel like they would probably try to get rid of him, though. That's just me. Now, here we got the final 5 here, though. Oh, and Anastasia. I got to talk about Anastasia. Anastasia can be, okay, I will say this. It can happen either way. Anastasia could make it past Roxa or Hannah. Either way, depends on how they play it right. If they play it right, they could probably get Anastasia up there. But here's the thing: it depends on who's the true main villain, though. And I do think now this is where I go back to the finale, the finalists is the finalists. I should say finalists. But if it goes down to it, here's what's gonna happen. Now, here's what's gonna happen in my opinion. Here's what's gonna happen. Sorry, but if Isabel is actually the villain and like she got the right, she's gonna go up to the finalist thing with Jade. That's just me. Or with whether it's the other boy or Hannah, whether it's Hannah and Isabel, or whether it's that or Natalie and Jade or Natalie and Hannah, any of that stuff. It can go either way. I do think that these people will be at a certain thing now. Now I don't think it's going to be the exact thing, but it's interesting to see, and I would like to see. I do think that these 3 are iffy, and they can change depending on what happens. Change at any time. But yeah, I could put Ted in like late merge and see what happens, but I feel like Anastasia is just way too good to not be higher than at least late merge at least. If y'all know what I'm saying. Because, you know, she's all this and all that stuff. You know, I feel like it'll be fine and all that stuff. Natalie, I think she's going to, we'll have to see how that goes. The only reason I say that is because we don't know how her character, now you see that she's a little bit mischievous and stuff, but we don't know how mischievous she's going to be and how it's going to roll out or play out. Which is my main concern with this, you know, thing now. If everything goes wrong, we don't know. So we got to see how it goes exactly. But we got to see about that though. But I do think that Hannah will be at top 5, if not the finalist. She will be around the top 5 at least. Spencer, I don't know. Spencer's iffy. Like I said, Spencer's a little iffy. because it can always change and be changed depending between these three. Because here's my thing: it all depends if they're okay with Tristan or they like Tristan or they think he's cool and funny. I don't think Anastasia's gonna like him, but she'll probably try to like bring him around a little bit. Hannah, I think Hannah would like him just because it's Hannah. I mean, they're usually friendly. Kid names are usually friendly, so like she'll probably be okay with Tristan. Spencer might try to be like on the smart side and be like, you know what, hey, I might get kicked with him, and then this Isabel's might be the break point of when that happens too. So I don't really know, because like I said, one of them is gonna be hit by injury though. You know how they usually are with the injury stuff, and unless Spencer or unless like Natalia or maybe Diego, if Diego goes up top 5, might get injured or something, then I can see your point going there. Or top like 4-3 or something. You know usually how they go. Usually the top and then they just go away and stuff. So like it goes either way with that. So Spencer, like I said, the only thing I don't put in my finale is because, like I said, the introduction kind of made it seem like he wasn't gonna make it that far. Natalia, here's my thing about Natalia, and then there's Hannah. So I'm explaining these two. Like I already explained about Isabel a little bit, and then I'll talk about Jade when I get to Jade though. But I will say that Natalia is gonna be like one of the smartest big brain characters. She might even be kind of like, well, they might be like kind of like Bowie. Let me say that. They may kind of have like that Bowie mentality, like the first season of Bowie, you know what I'm saying, making it work out. I do think they're gonna make it work out for Natalia or Natalia or Natalia. I think that's better. What is it? What do y'all call her? Natalia or Natalia? Whatever you want to call her. We're calling her Nat. We're gonna call her Nat though. But I do think Nat is gonna make it far though, to top 3 at least. I mean, that's just me. That's just predictions wise. That's prediction wise. And I do think she's gonna be at least top 3 with it. Maybe top 3, top 5, but maybe see how it is. Cause like I've just put them in order. Whether the order is good or whether it's anything, I did say it was gonna be around the same. Now I do think Diego either is gonna make it to final 5 or like I said, like merge. Now, if they do something like with the injury thing, I feel like they will try to get him out because they're going to see him as a big threat. And usually when they merge, they're trying to get rid of the biggest threat. Unless the biggest threat is trying to sabotage things. So it goes from there. And now this is where we also go down to, my bad. This is where you also go down to Jade here. Now we're going to Jade. Now I feel like Jade is like the sleeper pick though. And I think that she would be well liked by the fans, whether she liked it or not liked. But I do think she's just going to be at the top 1. I don't know. I feel like she's gonna make it far. I will say that. Like, there's just that instinct that makes me think that she's gonna make it far, if not that final finale. But I will say this though: they better not do Natalia dirty though. Like, I feel like she should really be top 3, if not top 5 though. Now, if she's gonna be around that top 3, top 5 spot, I'm not mad at it. And if she's finale, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But I just want to know if Isabel is done correctly. If they do her right. Now, if she's just nice little maid, nice little nun, that's just doing her thing, just trying to do everything right, then yeah, she's not gonna make it that far. She might make it to like pre-merge, if not fake late merge or something like that. But if not, and she's like an actual villain and got material personality and stuff, it just makes it work. Isabel will make it to the finale, if not final 5. But I do like to say final. Now, the only way I see it not making it to the final 5, I mean, yeah, not making it to the final 5 or something, is if Natalie is up there and she's at top 3, and then it's her and then her. Then I understand that she's not going to win it unless they get rid of her and then it comes down to other things. Unless she's playing it mischievously. So yeah, that's just my opinion. And Jade is just, I feel like Jade is just that pick though. Like, I don't know. She just feels like she's that girl that's going to make it though. But like I said, these 3 are so interchangeable because those 3, these 4, I feel like he might be like 3rd, 4th to booted out, but we have to see how that goes though. But I do think that either Richard Miller, Linda, or it's going to have to be her. Because like, look, usually if your thing is not all that interesting, you're not going to make it past the pre-merge. Or you're not going to make it in far in general. Now, Logan's is okay-ish. And he can make it late merge. I will say he can make it late merge. He can. But I just don't know. Depends on how it is. But yeah, chat. This is my list. If y'all have any questions about it or you have any opinions about it, let me know in the comments. If y'all want to ask why I have like Diego not at like final 5 or nothing, I already mentioned it. You know what I'm saying? Because I do. I don't know how it's gonna be. Like Spencer doesn't make it. Like I said, Diego or Tristan is interchangeable to that. But I feel like they're just gonna get rid of him because they're gonna see him as a big threat. And usually, like I said, in Total Drama or any other Disventure camp or anything of that similar nature, they try to get rid of the the best person out. Like for example, with season one for like Disventure camp, they got rid of Dag on well not they got rid of, but they kept Miriam and they kept Fiore. Those two were not really bigger threats until the people saw what they were doing. Except Miriam. Miriam was just not a big threat to them. But Miriam was smart though. Then season two, you got Rhea, who was a big threat at the very last late second. Then it's James, and then it's Aiden, which James was kind of a bigger threat off rip, and no one tried to get rid of him, but he's gotten better though. And then it was Aiden. It was between those two. It was between Rhea and then James. And in season three, it was Jake, and then it was Rhea, which is kind of crazy. I don't like that Rhea was three, which that was my main thing. I didn't like that Rhea was, what I'm saying? I don't like Rhea being what's the word before? Like being in second place and then gets the second place, then he gets the first place, go from there. Because I just think that's like a big Mickey victory. Like no one tried to get rid of Rhea, which was the dumbest thing out there. They said no, they got rid of Alex. No, they should have got rid of Dan Rhea. Well, actually, no, she probably had invincibility. My bad, she probably had invincibility. But yeah, that's just me though. But at the end of the day, it is what it is though. But yeah, chat. I'm gonna stop it here. Thank y'all for listening to me. You know what I'm saying? I just had to do this video for one of the people on my that liked Disventure camp and wanted me to have my set of opinions about it. So it's up here. People see it and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it here, and I will see y'all in a few minutes when I get some food. Probably, if I don't get no food, I'm probably just gonna stream Mat 4 Redfizio, and I will see y'all later. Peace.